Hi, Vlad Jr. Hi, mate. It's Aussie Villain, the GM of the Blue Jays. Yeah. Listen, mate, the reason I'm calling is I just want to talk about the end of the season we have coming up here. Your form since coming back from injury, mate, it's been nothing short of spectacular. But I'm just a little bit concerned. We're just starting to see that 400 batting average season just slipping away from you ever so slightly. No, mate, I'm not complaining. I worried you're slacking off a little bit, and I'd really like to see you get to... Yes, sir. Okay, I'm sorry, sir. Okay, bye. Hi guys, I'm Aussie Villain. Welcome to Season 4, Episode 9 of the Toronto Blue Jays, and today we are playing the LA Angels with a chance to win the division, the AL East, with a victory, or a Baltimore Orioles loss, but let's hope we get it with a victory. But before that, Vlad Jr., he's having a wonderful season, but he's just slipping away. His batting average is down to 387, which of itself is absolutely brilliant. But he was over 400 for so long, and it is just ever so slightly starting to slip away from him. But that aside, everything is still going wonderfully, wonderfully well. The good news on the Billy Hamilton front is that he will be back for the playoffs. He's out with a sprained ankle. He'll be back in about a week, all things being equal. So he should be back for the playoffs, which is brilliant. And even better than that is we brought Baez in to replace him. Look at this, batting .354, 3 home runs, 10 RBIs. He's just waiting for the big time. That's all it was. He can't be bothered with triple A and A plus ball. No one cares about that. He's only here for the big time, and he has been absolutely brilliant, which is fantastic because he's going to be a big part of our team next season, I would suspect. So absolutely wonderful stuff from him. Let's go and have a quick look and see how things have been getting on. You can see we're 7 games clear of the Orioles, and since last episode we left off against. Where was it? Against the Astros, wasn't it? So then we had the series against the Royals, which we won 3 of 3. The first game here, there was a grand slam hit by the Royals in the second innings, and we just sort of chipped away at it, managed to get ourselves back in the game. No no small part of that was thanks to Bo. He hit two-run home runs. And yeah, that really did help get us across the line. His 4 for 5 day with 4 RBIs. Pitching side of things, Helsley gave up that grand slam, which I think doesn't help. He's obviously his day, but everybody else did a pretty good job. So not too bad all in all there. So that was game 1 of the series. Game 2 was a tight one that we won, and game 3 was a good win. And again, no small part that thanks to Khalil Lee, who hit 2 home runs in this one. Was it 2 home runs? Yeah, 2 home runs and 5 RBIs. Was it 2 home runs? Yeah, he did hit 2 home runs. It's difficult to think, Khalil Lee, 2 home runs, but he did do that with 5 RBIs, so wonderful, wonderful stuff from him. Then we played the Texas Rangers. We won game 1, and then things went a little bit wrong. We lost the next 2. Tight series, but only won 1 of 3 against them. That brings us to the Tampa Bay Rays. Game 1 here. Excuse me. We had, it was a wonderful day with the bat for 2 people, but Baez, 2 home runs in a day. For the youngster, so 2 of his 3 home runs came on this very day. So he went 2 for 4 with 4 RBIs. Khalil Lee went 5 for 6. What a day that is for him. His batting average is now just up, so you can see there, just below 300 at this point in the season. And that was just a really, really good day out. And then game 2 of the series here, we lost game 3, but game 2 we had 5 runs in the 8th. And that very much got us across the line in that one, which was good to see. Played the Cleveland Indians. Didn't really go to plan. Lost 2 of 3 against them. But then we bounced back against the LA Angels. We've won the first 2 games of the series. We go in the 3rd game today, and we know that a win, you can see we're 1 game away from clinching. So a win for us, a loss for the Orioles, and that'll do it. We have clinched a wild card spot, which is nice. You can see Vlad Jr. already, just give him the batting average trophy. He's already won that, 387. And he's just having a wonderful, wonderful time of things. He's leading home runs, he's leading RBIs, he's leading WAR, and let's not forget, he missed, it was 7 weeks, wasn't it? Where's his injury history here? Have I missed it? Where is it? Injuries. He missed 6 weeks. 6 weeks he was injured for, and he's still just absolutely just running the show as far as the Blue Jays offense goes. So that's everything caught up on. Let's go and have a quick look here at everybody's stats to this point in the season. If you want to have a look at those, that's batting, we want pitching. If you want to have a bit of a longer look, by all means, just give it a quick pause. It's just going well, to be honest. Really liking Alex Reyes as a closer. He's doing a good job for us there. So that's excellent to see. If we have a quick look at the hitting side of things, again, it's just going well. We have had the expanded roster, actually, so there's a couple of people we've called in just to try and get them some experience. Martinez ahead of next season, where we're looking at maybe you bringing him into the lineup or into the active roster anyway. So he's come in. I think he was the only one, was he? Oh, and Baez. We called him up, but we kept other players in with the expanded roster. And I don't think there was anybody on the pitching side of things, was there? No. It was just the one that we've called into the expanded roster. All right, let's check these lineups. So it is Khalil Lee on fire that leads us off in right field. It's Bo Bichette batting second at shortstop. Vlad Jr. batting third at first base. William McQuaid cleaning up at second base. The designated hitter is Rowdy Tellez. He bats 5. Jordan Groshans at third base bats 6. Matt Beatty in left field bats 7. Carson Kelly, he's catching this one. Maguire needs a break. So a first look at him on YouTube, I believe. He bats 8. Freniel Baez in center field and on fire. He bats 9. Ryan Helsley in contention, I'd have to say, for the Cy Young Award this year. He's on the mound for us. We're up against Johnny Ciotto. I don't know how you pronounce that, to be honest. He's 37. His ERA this year is over 5.5. His whip is over 1.5. ERA plus of 86. A WAR of negative 0.6. He's seen better days in his career. Let's hope we can really pile on the pressure here. And here we are in Anaheim. I think they're Anaheim, aren't they? Ready for, hopefully, the AL East title party here. It is going to be Khalil Lee to lead us off batting. I didn't check what his batting average was. So we're 7-4 versus the A's this year. We saw Ciotto's numbers. Batting 301 is Khalil Lee. Over 300 now, and that's going to... Oh, it's not quite going to get over third base, and that is one away from the first pitch of the game. Bo Bichette comes in now, batting 242 this year. He's not having a great year, but he's one of those guys. He's just always going to be in the lineup because he just seems to get it done when you really need him to. He has 96 career home runs now, does Bo, so he's creeping up on the century. It's going to be Vlad Jr. now, batting 387. He's just dropped off a little bit. But it would be wonderful to see him get that 400. That is big. Is it big enough? Oh, of course it is. Vlad Jr. A 2-out home run in the top of the first. 405 feet. Maybe I've angered him. Maybe the little talk has just got under his skin a little bit. He's going to lift up his game. Wonderful stuff from Vlad. He gives us the lead. His batting average goes a little bit closer to 400. It's William McQuaid now coming in to bat with 2 out, no one on. McQuaid, has he... Oh no, it's going to be a diving catch in center field. Unlucky there for William, but that'll do it for the first. Vlad Jr. gives us the lead, and well, let's see what Ryan Helsley can do on the mound here. His ERA this season is, where are we over here, 3.49. He has been a revelation as a starting pitcher, I have to say. So let's hope he can continue this. Marsh comes in the bat for them, batting 283. It's a full count on the leadoff man. That's a ground ball to Bo, over to Vlad, and that'll be one away. Helsley now to face Rengifo, who's batting 245. Another full count. Another ground ball to Bo, and another out. Is it at first? It is. Excellent stuff. There were maybe a few too many pitches being thrown here by Helsley. Otani comes in to bat. He's batting 268. He's on fire. There's 2 out. There's no one on. 0-1 is the count. And that is a 2-out single for the Angels as Khalil Lee comes in to field it. This brings William Calhoun up now. He's batting 274. He has 40 home runs this year. He's not going to get one there as Helsley sits him down. That ends the first. We're 1-0 up thanks to Vlad. And it's Rowdy Tellez batting 275 coming into bat. 90 RBIs for him this season. He has had a nice little return to form. 2 seasons ago, of course, he got over... Did he get to 100? I think he did, didn't he? He got over 100. Last season, he only had 40. But he's refound his form this year. Groshans comes in now, batting 245 this year. His first full season in the majors. He strikes out for 2 away. And in comes Matt Beatty, batting 272 with 59 RBIs. He got 99 last year, if you remember. That's a ground ball, though, to shortstop. And there's not going to be anything for us in the top of the second. And it's going to be Helsley coming back out now to face Rendon, who's batting 282 this season. 3-1 is the count, and that is hit well into center field. It's going to stay in. Baez is out there. Is it going to be just a double? Baez gets it in. It is, but it's a leadoff double for the A's. No, the Angels. The A's is Oakland, isn't it? And it's going to be Soto coming into bat now, batting 273 this year. 1-0's the count. Helsley, that's going to get into centre field. Is that going to tie us up? Gathered in Baez. He does just enough. So runners at the corners with no one out. David Fletcher comes in the bat, batting 285. They've got a good batting lineup this season. And that is going to tie us up. That gets into right field. Can we keep the runner at second? No, we cannot. And we still find ourselves no one out, runners at the corners. The game's tied at 1. And it's Ronaldo Hernandez coming in, batting 207 to face Helsley. 1 and 2's the count. A strikeout would be huge. We get it. That's one away. And a double play now can end this, what's been a little bit of a mess. It's Juan Salas coming in now. He's batting 249. A first pitch swing. Get that double play ball. Have we got it there? Bo over to McQuaid. McQuaid over to Vlad. And we do get the double play. We get out of that mess. But the game is tied. Carson Kelly comes in now, batting 236 this season. I'm not sure if that's for us or across the season. Full count. He grounds at the first base, and that will be one away. And it's a first chance to see Baez now. He has done really, really well, batting 354 since he came in for the injured Hamilton, and that was last episode. This time, oh, has Baez done it again? Billy Who? Baez with a home run. His 4th of the season. We're 2-1 up now. 412 feet. And I did not see this coming from Baez when we called him up from AAA. He was struggling, batting 186 I think it was down at AAA. And he's come into the majors and he's never looked back. Khalil Lee now, who's 0 for 1, batting 300 this year. 2 and 1's the count. Khalil Lee gets a single into centre field. He stands at first. Now, he's a massive threat of stealing. 64 stolen bases this year. Bo Bichette's at the plate. 1-0 is the count. There goes Khalil Lee. Have they got him? No, he's there. Excellent stuff from Khalil Lee. 65th stolen base for him. Let's see if Bo can drive in a run. Khalil Lee's looking for third. Khalil Lee's going to get third. Is he? Oh, they got him. They did get him. I don't crab. Why are you stealing? You don't need to do that. Anyway, 2 out now, no one on. Full count on Bo. Bo Bichette hits it into centre field. That'll end the innings. But why Bruce Crabb has this insistence on stealing third when you've got a runner at second and only 1 out? There's absolutely no need to do it. Brandon Marsh comes in the bat for them. He's 0 for 1 today. 1 and 1 is the count on Helsley, and that is a ground ball to McQuaid over to Vlad. And that'll be the first out at the bottom of the third. In comes Rengifo, who is 0 for 1 today. 1 and 2 is the count. That is a ground ball to Bo over to Vlad, and that is a very, very quick. We're not mucking around there. Otani comes in. He's 1 for 1 today. 2 out, no one on. Full count. And this Helsley. Come on, mate. That is lined out to McQuaid. It does end it. And that ends the third. We are 2-1 up. And it is the man, the myth, the legend, Vlad Jr. leading us off. Full count on Vlad. Hit the home run, of course, the first time around. This time, oh, he's done that again, has he? Vladimir Jr. That is a second home run. I did piss him off with my little team talk at the start there. 409 feet, almost an exact carbon copy of the first home run. It's 3-1 now, and Vlad Jr. is on fire today. 390 he's batting now. In comes McQuaid. 1 and 2 is the count on him. And McQuaid gets the ground ball to first base. Simple play there, and that is 1 away. Rowdy Tellez comes in. He's batting 0 for 1 today. 2 and 2's the count on Rowdy. And Tellez strikes out for 2 away. Bringing up Groshans, who's 0 for 1. He's 0 and 2. And he watches strike 3 as well. And that'll do it. But not before Vlad Jr. sends one over the fence. 3-1 to the Jays. Helsley comes out to face Calhoun, who is 0 for 1. First pitch swing. Ground ball. Is it going to be playable? McQuaid has it. He takes his time and he gets the play done. And that is 1 away. Rendon comes in now. He's 1 for 1 today. 1 and 2 is the count. Helsley sits him down. Oh, that looked like a bit of heat on that fastball. Wonderful stuff. And Livian Soto comes in now. He is also 1 for 1. 2 and 0's the count. 2 out, no one on. Ground ball to Vlad. To Bo, sorry. Over to Vlad. And that is the end of the fourth. 3-1 is the score. As things stand, we are AL East champions today. Matt Beatty leads us off. He's 0 for 1 today. 1 and 1's the count. Beatty pops it up. Centre field comes in. Should be a relatively simple catch. And that is 1 away. Carson Kelly comes in now. He's 0 for 1 today. 1-0 is the count. Can we see Carson Kelly on base? It doesn't look like we can. Ground ball to shortstop, over to first. Simple play, 2 away. It brings in Baez. Vlad Jr., maybe we need to call him. He is 1 for 1 today with a home run, of course. 0-1 is the count. 2 out, no one on. Baez grounds at the first base. Can't get a home run this time, and that'll do it for the top of the 5th. We don't know anything. We're still 3-1 up, and Helsley comes out to face Fletcher, who is 1 for 1 with an RBI today as well. 0-1's the count. That's a ground ball. Well hit to, or hard hit, I should say, to McQuaid. And that will be a simple play at first for 1 away. Hernandez comes in. He's 0 for 1. 1-1's the count. 1 out, no one on. Come on, Ryan. That is a ground ball there to Groshans. He has a simple play at first, and that'll be 2 away. And it is Juan Salas coming in now. He's 0 for 1. First pitch swing from Juan. And that is a ground ball to Bo. Over to first. Simple as you like. A very good 6th innings there for the Jays. And that is 3-1 as we go to the top of the 6th. It's Khalil Lee to lead us off. Batting 1 for 2 today. 1-0 is the count. Khalil Lee pops it up. Simple catch for centre field. And that'll be 1 away. And Bo will come in. Not having a classic day, Bo. 0 for 2. We've seen too many of these from him this season. 1-0 is the count. Bo Bichette looked decent off the bat for a second, but it's a pop-up into right centre. Right field makes the catch, and that is 2 away. I do wonder, maybe if we need to look at putting Bo a little further down the order. But it's who would we bat second? Maybe Baez in the form he's in. Maybe we could push him up to second and just put Bo in maybe 5 or 6 and push everybody down 1. That's a pop-up there. Vlad Jr. cannot go 3 home runs in a row. And that'll end the top of the 6th. Very quick top of the 6th as well. Helsley to continue to Marsh, who's 0 for 2 today. First pitch swing, and he's hit him. And that's the leadoff man on board. Helsley to Rengifo, who is 0 for 2. Marsh is a stealing threat. There he goes. We get the strikeout, but we do not get the runner at second. That is 1 away. Otani now, who's 1 for 2. 2-2's the count, and that is popped up into left field. Matt Beattie is there. The runner will go back to second. I mean, he's welcome to try and get the third, but I'm pretty sure he's not going to get there. And Helsley will now face Willie Calhoun, who is 0 for 2. 2 out, runner at second. 0-1's the count. Calhoun hits it to the fence, and that is going to make it 3-2 on an RBI double for Willie Calhoun. Runner at second. Still 2 out, of course. But that just tightens up the game. 126th RBI for Calhoun. And it's Rendon at the plate, who's 1 for 2. 1-0's the count. Rendon gets it through, and that might tie us up. Can Baez get it in? He can, but not quick enough, and we are tied at 3. And suddenly the AL East may not be ours yet. Livian Soto, who's 1 for 2, comes in to face Helsley. 2 out, runner at first, and that has gotten up the middle as well. Runners at first and third. Runners at the corners. Will that do it for Helsley? It might be time. He stays in to face Fletcher, who's 1 for 2. He already has 1 RBI today. It's a full count. Massive pitch. It is a ground ball to Bo. He gets it over to Vlad. He ends the 6th. Not before they tie it up. 2 runs cross for the A's. The Angels even. And it is McQuaid to lead us off against Kyoto, who's actually done a decent job for him. Credit where it's due. And McQuaid, I thought he was going to strike out there, but he pops it up. Either way, it's out, and that is the first out of the top of the 7th. Tellez now, who's 0 for 2. What can Rowdy do? 2-2's the count. Tellez pops it up into centre field, and that'll be 2 away. Josh Groshans will be next man in. He has not looked particularly good today either. He's 0 for 2. 1-1's the count. Can Groshans do something for us? Groshans grounds at the 3rd. And that'll end the 7th. We stretch. Tied at 3. Is Helsley going to come back out? He is not. It's Emiliano Vargas. His ERA is 3.71 this year. He has a full count on the leadoff man. We don't want the leadoff man on base. It's Ronaldo Hernandez, and he gets the strikeout. Excellent stuff. Excellent stuff from Vargas there. In comes Juan Salas, who is 0 for 2 today. 1-2 is the count. Another strikeout. Oh, Vargas looks like he might be on song today. 80 strikeouts for the season for him now. And Brandon Marsh, who's 0 for 2. He got hit last time, if I remember correctly. Another full count. And this time it's a walk. A 2-out walk issued by Vargas. Rengifo comes in. He's 0 for 3 today. 3 and 1's the count. Vargas has dropped that in, has he? He has. And suddenly we've got 2 out runners at the corners. And that go-ahead run is just 90 feet away. Come on, Vargas. It's Ohtani to the plate. Probably the one man we don't want for them up the bat. 1 for 3 is today. 1 and 2's the count. And that is a ground ball. Should be out at first. It is. McQuaid gets the play. And the game remains tied as we go into the top of the 8th. And it's Matt Beatty to lead us off. I tell you what, other than Baez and Vlad Jr., we have had nothing today. 4 hits. Let's see if we can get something going here with Beatty. He has got himself a hit. Well done. We'll take that. We need that. It's a leadoff single. And can we work this man around? Carson Kelly, who's 0 for 2 today. He comes in. Full count. Carson Kelly watches strike 3. Baez, who's 1 for 2, to face the new man, Brancho, who has an ERA of 5.56. 1 and 2's the count. Come on, Baez. Get something going here for us, mate. Come on. Baez, no, he swings through strike 3. That's 2 away. Khalil Lee comes in. He's 1 for 3. 2 out runner at first. 0 and 2's the count. Khalil Lee. He strikes out as well. And we don't get anything in the 8th. The good news is that Vlad's up in the 9th. Willie Calhoun comes up for them to face Vargas. He's 1 for 3 today. 0 and 2 is the count. That's a ground ball. Bo should have a simple play at first. He does, and that is 1 away. Rendon comes in. He is 2 for 3 and having a good day. Vargas, 0 and 1 is the count. That is a ground ball. McQuaid should have the play at first. He does, and that is 2 away. It's Livian Soto who is 2 for 3. Another man having a good day at the plate. 0 and 2. 2 out, no one on, and Vargas strikes him out. That ends the 8th. We go to the 9th. Tied at 3. A win and we're champions. It's Wyatt Mills coming on to try and close this out for them. Bo Bichette, who's 0 for 3. Done nothing with his time yet so far at the plate today. 0 and 1 is the count. Come on, Bo. Bichette, has he got it through? He has. Bo Bichette leads us off with a single. Wonderful stuff from him, and it brings up Vlad Jr. He has 2 home runs already today. What we wouldn't give for a third. 0 and 2's the count, and Vlad swings through strike 3. William McQuaid now, who has not had a good day. 0 for 3. 1 and 0's the count. There goes Bo. Is he going to get there? I think he is. He does, comfortably. 51st stolen base now for Bo this season. That go-ahead run is in scoring position. Can William McQuaid bring him in? 1 and 2's the count. No, McQuaid strikes out. And that brings up Rowdy Tellez. He is 0 for 3 today. He's been waiting for his moment. Come on, Rowdy. First pitch. They've walked him. That's 2 on, and it brings up Josh Groshans. He's waiting for his moment as well. He's in a slump. He's 0 for 3. Nothing suggests he's going to do anything other than strike out at 2 and 2, and he does strike out. And we go to the bottom of the 9th, tied at 3. And it's Mazzara coming in to pinch hit. He's batting .229 this year. He's going to face Vargas. It's a first pitch swing. And that is ripped into right field, and the leadoff man is on. Khalil Lee gets it in, but runner at first, and it's Marshall Kasowski coming in now for us. He's going to face Hernandez, who's 0 for 3. 1 and 1 is the count. Come on, Marshall. Give us a double play ball. That's popped up. We'll take that. Should be a simple catch out there for Baez. It is. 1 away. Kasowski to Salas now. 0 for 3. He's already given us 1 double play today. Can he give us another one? No, it's another pop-up though. Again, it's Baez. The runner will stay at first, and that is 2 out. And are we going to extra innings here? It's Brandon Marsh, who is 0 for 2 to face Kasowski. 1 and 2's the count. Come on, Marshall. Sit him down, mate. He does. It's what Marshall does. He just gets strikeouts. Excellent stuff. We go to the 10th. It's Beatty to face Wyatt Mills. Beatty is 1 for 3 today. And can he get something going here to start us off in the 10th? 1 and 0's the count. Beatty down the first base line. Simple play for the first baseman. And that is 1 away. Carson Kelly, who has not looked good at the plate today. He's 0 for 3. 1 and 2's the count. I suspect a strikeout. There it is. And that is 2 out just like that for Baez. He's hit 1 home run today. What we wouldn't give for a second. 1 and 2's the count. I don't like where this is headed. Baez pops it up into foul territory. Third base makes the catch. And that'll do it for the top of the 10th. You get the feeling our bats just aren't quite on today. Alex Reyes comes in to pitch for us. He's going to face Rengifo, who is 1 for 4. Full count on the leadoff man. This is, of course, Reyes in his new closing role, and he issues a leadoff walk. That winning run is now on base. Ostani comes in. He's 1 for 4 today. 1 and 2's the count. Come on, Reyes. We have seen Reyes give up leads before, haven't we? But he's got a strikeout there. That's 1 away. Calhoun, who already has 1 RBI. He's 1 for 4. Can we get a double play ball? There goes the stolen attempt, and he gets there. I'll tell you what, Carson Kelly doesn't look like he knows what he's doing behind the plate, does he? That is the winning run at second now. 1 and 1's the count. Oh, is this the moment? Calhoun, he's popped it up. Baez will have a simple catch. The runner will stay at second. And that is 2 away. They're down to their final out. Rendon is that man. He is 2 for 4 today. He's had a good day. Already has 1 RBI. 0 and 2. And there's a strikeout. Massively stridden. I'm excited. Massively done. Huge strikeout there for Reyes. We go to the 11th. And still, we have a chance. It is Khalil Lee, who's 0 and 2, I should say. He strikes out, and it brings in Bo, who has 1 hit today. It was his last time up. Is he going to get into a little bit of form here? Bo Bichette! Is it gone? Is it big enough? Bo Bichette gives us a home run, a 4th home run of the game. All we're doing is hitting solo home runs, but that is a blast. 457 feet over center field. And Bo Bichette gives us the lead with his home run, a 97th of his career. And can Vlad send them back-to-back for a 3rd of the game? 3 and 0 is the count. Vlad just gets himself on base. It brings in William McQuaid. He's going to face the new man, Kyle Keller. Now, McQuaid has 98 RBIs this season. Could we dream of 100 here? 3 and 0 is the count again. Are they going to give us another walk? We'll take it. McQuaid does get a 2nd walk. That gives us runners at 1st and 2nd. 2 out. Sorry, 2 on, 1 out. Tellez to the plate, who is 0 for 3 today. A full count on Rowdy. Tellez gets it up the middle. Is that going to score Vlad? It is not. Bases are loaded for Jordan Groshans. In a slump. It's a hell of a time to get out of a slump here, Jordan. Full loaded bases, 1 and 1, 1 out. Groshans cannot get it through the infield, and is that a double play? No. They just get Vlad at the plate, but that's 2 out. Bases remain loaded, and it's going to be Matt Beatty to the plate. He is 1 for 4 today. Can he give us a little bit of a bigger lead to protect here? 2 and 2's the count. Beatty grounds at the shortstop. That'll do it for the top of the 11th, but thanks to Bo, we have a lead. Can we protect it? Can we go and win the AL East today? It is Junior Fernandez coming in to try and close this mofo out. Soto's the batter. He is, what is he today? 2 for 4? I think maybe Soto. It's a full count on the leadoff man. Come on, Junior. That's a ground ball. Noah has gotten through the infield. It's a leadoff single. And that tying run is aboard. Fernandez now to face Carlos Santana. Pinch hitting. He is batting 206 this year. 1 and 1's the count. Fernandez, don't blow this, mate. That's a ground ball. We get 1. Can we get 2? Oh, we can. Well done, Fernandez. Excellent work. Vlad and Bo team up there for the double play. And this is it. Their final out. We are 1 out away from being AL East champions for a 3rd consecutive year. It's Ronaldo Hernandez. He's 0 for 4. 2 and 2's the count. It's Junior Fernandez. And it is popped up. Beatty's there. Baez is there. Beatty makes the play. And we are AL East champions once again. So there we go. We have the X that says we are excellent. And, well, we're home run hitters, aren't we? 4 solo home runs gives us the 4-3 win. And that is just a wonderful, wonderful thing. If we look at our record, we are neck and neck with the Astros as to who's going to have the best record and who's going to have the wild card team and who's going to face likely the Detroit Tigers in the playoffs. I mean, you'd rather avoid the Angels, I think. So you'd almost rather come second, wouldn't you? And not have to play the team that comes through the wild card game, because we've had a bit of a struggle against the Orioles. We have done okay against the Angels, but they looked a decent team there, didn't they? But that's it for today, though, guys. If you have enjoyed that, please do hit thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new, and we'll be back next time for Game 1 of the playoffs. It could be, well, we don't know who it's going to be against, but it will be Game 1. It will be in Toronto. So I'll see you for that. Take care.